guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about another Dior private blend fragrance, and this one today is Oud Rosewood. I did do a video when I first started the channel about a week ago for Oud Isfahan by Dior, and I also did go out and purchase the Oud Rosewood in the 15-ounce bottle, so we have it right here. This is a 15-ounce bottle. Look how big that guy is. So for comparison's sake, we are going to bring a 8.6-ounce bottle. This is Balles d'Argent by Dior. And yeah, it is 8.4, I'm sorry. And a 15.2, so quite a big, difference there. This looks tiny compared to it. So the retail value for this guy is $450. Do note that it does not come with a sprayer, so you do have to buy your own atomizer. The bad thing about that is that Dior does sell theirs for $100. Other brands do give you an atomizer, Dior does not, but it's not that big of a price difference compared if you were to buy, the atomizer and the perfume to like a Tom Ford private blend, and it's actually cheaper and you get more juice in this guy. So it is a beautiful scent itself. The great thing about this guy is that it's very different from its brother, Oud Isfahan. So they're the same size in this one. The great difference is that this one is more of a leathery scent. It's a lot more animalic and a lot stronger. I've heard that people think that this one's boring, and I can kind of see where that's coming from. This one's a very unique oud. It's Oud Rose, but it's a different Oud Rose to what you typically see out on the market. It's blended beautifully, and it's a great fragrance, and I've spoken about this one. It's my absolute favorite, and I've been wanting it for a long time. Finally got it. Super happy with the purchase. This one, on the other hand, I will say was not a love at first sniff, if you will. So I don't have an actual store here in Kansas City, this is where I'm at, that actually carries the private collection by Dior, so La Collection Priveé, which really sucks because I would like to smell a lot of them prior to ordering, because, they tend to go a little bit more floral with this brand itself in the Priveé line. It was named the La Collection Maison Dior for a while, but they did change it back to Priveé. So let's get right into the scent of this one. So when you first get to the top, you do get the raspberry that's in this one. So if you're a raspberry person, it's definitely at the very top itself. It has this animalic note to it. So the note breakdown for this one, it doesn't specify if they're heart notes, base notes, or top notes, but it does specify that it has quince, raspberry, sandalwood, rosewood, and oud. So it is a really nice fragrance. Like I said, you do get the quince and the raspberry at top. I am pretty sure that this guy has a leather in it because the leather's very much in there as well. It's not specified as a note, but typically in fragrances, the notes that you see are the star notes, and it doesn't really point out the other notes. And I think they probably did that because they do have leather oud, which is now a boutique exclusive. I don't know if it's a US boutique exclusive, but it is a boutique exclusive nonetheless. So if you have a Dior boutique, let me know if you actually have it in your city, because I'm interested in smelling that one. And I'm interested in potentially getting a purple oud. Although I definitely think I'd wait off on that one until, sometime in the fall, because it is one of those fragrances, oud is one of those notes that it's typically more of a fall scent. So although it has raspberry in the actual fragrance itself, it doesn't come off as girly, because I think, we tend to think raspberry, we tend to think more feminine fragrances for sure. But for this guy itself, it is one of those that is very unisex. It can kind of go a little bit feminine geared, but it is definitely still right in the middle, just a little bit to the feminine side, but not much. Which is very different to this guy here, which a lot of people will say that it goes feminine, but I really do not see that. I really love this fragrance. I think that if you're a man or a woman, and if you like the note of rose, the note of sandalwood and oud mixed together and crafted, I would definitely get this guy because it is a beautiful scent. Now, if you're going to think about if you should get this guy or Oud Ispahan, I would definitely go for Oud Ispahan. I wish I would have gotten a smaller bottle in this one, the 8.2 or 8.4 ounce bottle that, this guy comes in, because I don't know how quickly I'm going to go through it. As you can see, I kind of made a little dent in it. That's by filling up atomizers, and I have given some of it to family. But I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm kind of torn if I should, love it fully or if I don't love it fully yet. It is a beautiful scent. I do rate it pretty highly in the uniqueness category because it is fairly unique compared to other fragrances. The great thing about this one is that it does have great projection, great longevity, and it does stay. So it is what Oud Ispahan used to be when it first launched. Oud Ispahan is beautiful, but you don't get that long, heavy, projection and longevity that you used to get with it, which really sucks because it's a lot thinner of a fragrance now. This guy is, as a liquid, it is a little thin of a liquid, but it is very much a potent scent itself. So I would definitely check this one out if you are a oud lover. Like I said, it wasn't a love at first sight, but I would definitely recommend this one if you do like those two notes. If you like raspberry and quince in there as well, because it does give you that really great blended quality to it. This one I would say is more of a winter and fall fragrance. I'm really curious to see what this one will smell like in the winter time because it is such a gorgeous fragrance, but I don't believe that it really comes to life with the actual humidity of the city that I live in, which is extremely humid in the winter time, in the summertime. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you also would like me to review Purple Oud. If you guys do, then I can definitely check out and look into getting that one as well, and maybe do a comparison between all three ouds that are available on dior.com. So yeah, it is a good purchase. It is part of the collection and I want to have it anyways. Like I said, I wish I would have gotten a smaller bottle because it is so strong that I don't know how long it'll take me to get through it. Yeah, I wish they made 15-ounce bottles for every single one of their collections because me and my OCD, when I have them on display, I don't think they look good next to each other because one's little, and then the other one's super big. And I do wish that they would have a sprayer on them because, they do sell these atomizers that you can pump it out versus, having to use a funnel and then put it into an atomizer. You kind of lose some of the juice in the liquid, and you're paying quite a bit of money for this. So you don't want to be having it all over your hands, and you don't want to, it's just a waste of liquid if you ask me. And I think that they should have thought that one out better, but they're not the only company to do this. Tom Ford does theirs. The nice thing about theirs, Dior's, versus Tom Ford's has an open hole at the top. So if you've seen the Priveé blend bottles with a round stopper, once you pop that one out, it's just an open hole. This one does have a little type of funnel. It kind of comes to a point. So that does prevent you from spilling too much fragrance, but nonetheless, you are going to spill it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. If you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments box, and we appreciate you guys watching. Yeah,